Hey guys! It has been a while since I have done a makeup tutorial on this channel, so today I thought I would share my kind of everyday winter makeup routine with you. It has been a super simple routine with no foundation since I just moved, and kind of like throughout the move and just after that I just couldn't be bothered with a lot of makeup really. So I've been wearing very minimal makeup. I still feel like I have a pretty polished kind of made up look going on, and I have been getting a lot of questions about the lipstick that I've been wearing a lot lately, so I thought I would just share the whole thing with you today. So if you would like to know how I do everything, then be sure to keep on watching. First of all, let me just pin back my bangs really quickly here. Even though I don't really apply makeup on my forehead, wow, this looks great. Even though I don't really apply makeup on my forehead because it's covered by bangs anyway, I like to kind of have a clear view of what I'm doing. So to start, even though I don't wear foundation these days, I do like to go in with a little bit of concealer, mostly just to cover up my dark circles. They tend to come out pretty badly. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of concealer. Definitely just a little bit. I don't like to, cover my skin in too much stuff. And then I just apply a touch near my nose, like that. And that's it. That's everything that goes on my skin. So to blend this in, honestly, most days I just use my fingers. Sometimes I use this brush by Sigma. I've just kind of gone back to using brushes again versus sponges. I don't know, I just go in phases, back and forth between sponges and brushes. I've been in a brush flow lately. So yeah, I just use this to blend it in, and when I'm in a hurry I just literally just wipe it out with my fingers. And I make sure to blend it out nice and thin so that you can't see it anymore. Oh, by the way, the concealer that I'm using, might be good to mention here, is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in the color Cool Medium number 2. When I'm wearing foundation, I like to use number 1, which is a slightly lighter color, which gives that nice kind of, highlighting effect. But when I'm not wearing foundation, then number 1 is just too light and bright for me, and you can tell that I'm wearing makeup, and that's not the look that I'm going for with my skin today. Alright, so now that it's blended in, I just look a little bit fresher, and I think this is plenty for my skin. I don't feel like I need foundation anymore at this point. There's a little bit of redness like around my eyebrows, but again, my bangs cover that, and for everything else, I'm just satisfied with the way it is now. Oh, something that I do sometimes is just with the remainder of concealer that's on my brush, I just go over my eyelids to kind of even those out, because you can sometimes, well, pretty much always actually, you can see the veins on my eyelids on me, and it just looks a little bit more polished when I just go over with a tiny little bit of concealer, because I don't really wear eyeshadow on a daily basis either. Okay, so next thing I do is eyebrows, and I do something about my eyebrows every day, and I kind of alternate between a few different things to do with eyebrows. So when I like to go for a little bit more of a polished, heavier look, I use the Benefit Ka-Brow, which is an eyebrow gel. It just gives a very polished, kind of clean and very strong eyebrow look. On days that I like to go a little bit lighter, I will use the Gimme Brow, again by Benefit, and this is a tinted brow gel that just gives a little bit more color to my eyebrows, but doesn't, actually draw them in. And when I don't feel like doing anything, then I will just use a clear brow gel. This one's by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and just kind of brush my eyebrows into place, because they do droop down on the outside, and it makes them look kind of unruly. And when they're just, stuck in their place, it looks a lot better, I think. So let's go for a heavier brow today. I'm gonna use the Ka-Brow by Benefit, and this is color 3. It's the one that I'm using currently, and often I just use the brush that it comes with. There's a little brush in the packaging itself that I just use with this. So I dip my brush into the product, and then I like to just use a tiny little bit of this and concentrate it mostly on the outside of my eyebrow. So on the tail, that's where my eyebrow hairs are the most sparse. And I feel like I can get away with a little bit of a heavier product there. So then I kind of blend it inwards with anything that's left on the brush. I usually only dip into the product once for each eyebrow, because a super heavy eyebrow may look good on camera, but I want this to look good in real life as well. So yeah, I like to use a little bit of a lighter hand. So the other side, same thing. And I do like to follow the natural shape of my eyebrow as much as possible. Just extending it outward a little bit, but not too much. So then I just brush it through with a clean spoolie to soften it up just ever so slightly. And then I go over with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to set this in place. And there's a nice, clean, pretty heavy eyebrow, but still natural looking in my opinion. That's it for the eyebrows. Now moving on to the eyes. Like I mentioned, I don't wear eyeshadow on a daily basis nowadays, and oftentimes I won't wear anything at all, but every now and then I like to apply a little bit of eyeliner, especially now in the winter months. I like to go for a little bit more of that kind of classic, you know, vintage-ish makeup cat wing eyeliner. And then I use the Kiko Lasting Gel Eyeliner. I love my gel eyeliners, you just have so much control with them. So I use a little brush with that, which I should have cleaned prior to filming, sorry about that. This is a bent brush by Royal & Langnickel. I love this gel liner, it is lasting me such a long time. I've had this forever and it's still not dried out, and I love this stuff. So I always like to start in the center of my eye and then work my way outwards. And then start in the inner corner and work into the center to connect the line. And then on the outside, I like to draw my wing from the outside in. Like that. And that's it for my eyeliner, so then I just do the exact same thing on the other side. And that is pretty much all I do for the eyes, except for a little bit of mascara. So I am currently using the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, and I just apply a good coating of that on my top lashes. And this is a mascara that really lifts the lashes, so I kind of try to take my time in applying this to kind of get the best effect from it. And then with whatever's left on the brush, I just touch upon my lower lashes. So the next step is lips, and I have been wearing red lipstick almost every single day lately, or on the days that I have been wearing makeup at all. And my favorite has been the NYX NYX Liquid Suede in the color Cherry Skies. I have been wearing this a lot, and I just love this one so much. I don't apply lip liner before I go in with this, I just can't be bothered. You know, this looks all about being quick and easy. So I just go straight in with the lipstick from the tube. Such a gorgeous color. And I like to start by just following my natural lip line. And then I will usually overdraw just a little bit on the top lip, just on the outer corners. I like to kind of curve out to create the effect of a little bit of a fuller lip. Just a little bit, and that's it for the lips. And now back to some finishing touches for the skin. You may have noticed I didn't apply a powder. I don't feel like it's necessary right now, since there is only a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes and my skin is pretty dry in winter, so I don't feel like it doesn't slide around, and I don't really need powder, so I prefer to leave my skin bare if I can. But something that I do like to apply to my skin is a little bit of highlighter, and I have been again alternating between a couple, but I think today I would like to go for a little bit of a heavier highlighter, since this is a little bit more makeup, you know, with the eyeliner and the dark lips. So I'm gonna go for the W7 Glowcomotion, which is a dupe of the Balm Mary Luminizer. I've heard it's a really nice highlighter, this one, so I just take a little brush and I pop this on my cheekbones. It's a really pretty glow. And then, yeah, I am one of those people that do like a little bit of highlight on the tip of the nose. As long as it's not too much, I think it looks pretty cute. And that is everything. So this is how I have been doing my makeup on a daily basis for the past couple of weeks pretty much, and I think I will continue to do this throughout most of winter because I really like this routine. It is nice and quick, really simple, but it still looks pretty made up and like I made an effort. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did enjoy, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for loads more videos. If you would like to support me on Patreon, I will have a link in the description box below. Thank you so much. I will have another video here that you may also enjoy. You can go watch next. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!